Oh, welcome back to Empire Total War, Darthmod Ultimate Commander, and things are going well. I'm glad people like my little strategy with the ships there. It's great, isn't it, that things like that actually work out. I'm really pleased. Anyway, this particular video, hopefully, is going to be about the taking of Ceylon. That's the general intention anyway, so let's see if we can actually manage to do it. It's not all going to be done in one turn, it might take a little bit longer, but I'm going to send these to this port. I'm not taking them over this time, so it's just sort of like building up a process, really. That's all. But, okay, they're actually called thuggies. I've got the hang of them now. These chaps over here. I don't know how you pronounce that, but that's basically what they are. So he's going to take. See, that's one of the reasons why I can't go straight away. He's going to get there in 2 stages, and this chap here is also going into there. I'm not putting any of these onto the ships yet, simply because I'm just a little bit suspicious that once my enemies, or rather potential enemies, see that I've got an army at on board ship, then they might they behave accordingly. So, right, okay, I've got I know what I need to do. I need to upgrade some more of these spice mines. It's been pointed out to me that there are times I've gone around and not been able to upgrade them, so I'm going to go around now. There's one. In fact, there's another. So let's have that one as well. Now, if my maths is right, I should end up with just over 1,000 left after doing this. I've checked all these, by the way, off camera, you know, so that I know exactly what I'm doing. So I've planned everything. So it makes it all a little bit quicker. It's a bit like saying, you know, in the old cookery programs, this is one I did earlier. But okay, so that's enough of those, I think. That place I've just left, I think should be alright. I didn't check it, actually, you know. I didn't check it for its settledness or happiness, whatever you want to call it. They seem fairly settled, don't they? That's good news. Okay, I've decided also that I want to swap around all the tech that's going on up here. It's important to me to get the socket bayonet, basically because I want to move to the military academy, and you could see why when you look at those without me going into it. Look at that, I can get General's Bodyguard from there. I thought I could actually get elephants from there as well, but I don't seem to be able to. So I can get the horse that I was telling you about before, you know, that I needed the carbines for, so that's good, isn't it? But anyway, it gives you an idea, and I'll just show this one as well so you can see what I can get in comparison. You can check it out for yourself, you know. Okay, what I need to do then is get rid of some of these. I don't want to be researching this at this time. I want something else from here. I also want this one here to be something other than that. We'll sort that one out in a minute. Yep, that one off there. And also, because you pick them up where you left off, of course, so no worries about that. And the third one, this is the one where I want to get my bayonets. So, okay, I've worked all this out as to which are the best ones, so I can get 7 in that one. It takes 7 turns in that one. In others it takes 8 for some strange reason, probably because of the gentleman, so I've figured them all out in advance. This one here, I'm better off getting the utilitarianism from here, only 3 turns, as you can see from there. I think that's the same as it was before. And then this one over here, I want to get... what else did I want to get? See if I can remember now. That's it, division of labour, 7 turns, you see. That seemed to be the best way of dispersing everything. I still want this one, of course, because that's the one that's going to enable me to upgrade my military port. Okay, well, that's about it for now. Let's see what happens now. I think that's it, anyway. Yeah, looks about right. Seems quite happy. I wonder if I should bring in some troops across here to support the place. I think I might be okay without, to be honest. But well, we'll see. Let's see what actually happens to it, see if I do need to support it. I do need something in there, though. Mind you, nothing is getting through, is it, at the moment? I've investigated down here, by the way. If you look here, you see... I don't know if you can see it from there, actually. Let's look more around here. You see this? It leads off this way. It's Spain, you see. They've obviously got... Let's have a look in here. They've obviously got in... Here, see, this is India here, bottom left we're looking at, this is India here. This is the Straits of Madagascar, which I've got ships in now, blocking and guarding, if you like. There are obviously ships in here, trade ships for Spain, and they're trading through here and around here and up, as you can see, to Europe there. It's really got to be that way, because otherwise why would there be a trade route coming from here? It's not going to go all the way from here. It's going to go straight to Europe that way. It's not going to come round this way. There's nothing else to trade from. I've checked. There are no ports in here at all. So really the trade must be coming from the East Indies. Now if it's coming from the East Indies, that means that the Spanish are trading from there. They're possibly the only ones that are actually in there. But that means Spain could be a threat. They could bring an army through. But if they're trading in there, that means they won't actually have an army at sea. So I still feel fairly safe, but I'm also painfully aware that there's a fleet over there that could become a bit of a threat to me. So I am going to do something about that. But I don't think I need to cover these ports and things yet, because I don't think anything can possibly be a risk to me at the moment. I suppose Ceylon might have a go though. They might actually, and I don't know what sort of an army they've got here either, so I'm going to do it. So let's bring some over then. What shall I bring? Some horse over to the port there. I think I'm probably recruiting in here as well, am I? No, I'm not actually. And if I can get, say, I don't know, some of these useless musketeers over to Gujarat as well. Gujarat is where I've just taken the troops from, isn't it? I think they're happy. Yes, they are. So, okay, let's end the turn now and see what happens now. Like I said, I feel fairly safe and secure about all this. I still have, at the moment, a trade route going into Europe, so I can see the European moves. Britain, France, Austria, United Provinces don't seem to be sending anybody anywhere or doing anything. Now that's odd, isn't it? I don't know if you remember, but there were some ships in the Straits of Madagascar, some United Provinces ships, but they don't seem to be moving, so that's good news for me. We'll capitalise on that. Anyway, can't see anything interesting happening after Persia, so I'll bring you back in when the turn ends. Right, okay, let's see what the turn ends brought on. Nation destroyed, Württemberg. Right, okay, that's not going to change the fortunes of the Indian nation, is it really? Right, a couple of 4th rates, that's excellent. They're the ones that are in Calcutta. It's the only place I can get them from. New town emerges. Well, I'm going to get something that will raise some money for me in here, so let's get the craft workshops. And in here, construction report, large spice plantations, drill schools, and the last of those roads that I was getting. Everything's settled now, by the way, well settled, and we are sort of increasing our money all the time. Before, at the beginning of the game, if you remember, I was doing nothing but lose because I needed to raise armies and I had money to start with anyway, so it wasn't too much of a problem for me. But if I'd have allowed that to continue over a long period of time, I'd have reduced my economy to that of, say, some of the poorer European nations that we've experienced recently. Right, okay, where are we now? I'm going to I think in this port in how do they say it? It's something like these languages are always sort of type things, aren't they? Matnagar, something like that. Anyway, mind you, that's probably a bit Arabic, isn't it, rather than Indian? But anyway, here we go. I think what I'm going to do is embark my army. Where is it? Oh, it's Bijapur. Sorry, it's this one. Right, do I have a load there as well? I thought I'd put a unit in there. I can't see it now. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it was just up here, was it? Gujarat, that I put them in. Probably is, isn't it? Right, okay. Well, I'm going to put everybody on the ships except for one person. Just leave one behind. Probably these useless musketeers again. Don't seem to be good at anything, do they, really? So let's get those onto the ships. Except for the musketeer, like I said. Yeah, okay. Now, I want the Thugi on there as well. Oh, the Iman's already in there. Huh. Right, that's the Thugi on the ship. And that's the Iman on the ship. Right, good, okay, so that's a nice little force for me there. Now, what I need to do now is think about getting them all to combine outside the Ceylon port. So I pick up my navy from here. It's not going to happen in this video, by the way, because, well, basically, hang on a minute, it's the view I've got down here, isn't it? It's not a good one. That's better. Right, okay. Yeah, it's not going to happen on this one because I'm not going to be able to land and attack at the same time, am I? So, okay, let's get some ships together. Perhaps here. Now, I should have, with any luck, a load of ships. Now, let's see what he's got in here. Oh, he's got quite a few in there. 4. What are these? 5th rates. Great. 4 5th rates. Nothing at all in there. That's good news. He's probably got reinforced walls though, has he? Or whatever you call it. Yep. And in here, he's got his army in there, hasn't he? But not a lot. What's he got in there? Just a general and some musketeers. So I don't think I need to worry too much about those. What's that? It's 110 and 40. They're so much better than mine though, aren't they? But of course when they get bayonets, they'll be even better still. But we're going to ignore that for now. Right, okay, let's get some ships together. What I need to do is get all my decent ships, combine them all, and let's get these as well. Gang up on him in Ceylon there. Oh, quite a few here, haven't I? What have I got in here? Oh, of course I've got the 4th rates as well, haven't I? Okay, well, that doesn't matter. Let's get them all in there. Right. And over to here. So we should be getting a pretty nice little navy together there now. Little navy. Not so much an army, but a navy. The navy's decent. Sorry, the army's decent enough as well, of course. Right, okay, let's join them up with these. Might as well get everybody in together. The one thing I'm not going to be able to do is take out any admirals that he's got. Did he have? I don't think he's got one anyway, actually. That's good, isn't it? Right, okay. Well, bearing in mind I'm going to be... how much have I got there? 16,000. Yeah. Bearing in mind I'm going to be selling his ships, I think I might just invest in an admiral. Which one is it? Recruit an admiral, that's it. It's quite expensive, isn't it? 2,600. I think it's going to be worth doing now, I really do. So, right, okay, he's only got 4, and they're all 5th rate, so we should be able to do this fairly easily. He's probably got more advanced technology than I've got. Let's go and have a look a minute. United Provinces. I'll look in there. Tech. Naval Architecture Advances. Which means he can... Hey, I wonder if it's worth trying to get that off him, actually, first. Well, before we go to war with him. That's not a bad idea, is it? I think that means, like, yeah, it does. I can get my dry dock then, can't I? Enlightenment technologies, military technology. I think I'm going to go for that. Let's see if I can get it off him. Naval technology. Oh, he seems to have everything here, doesn't he? Carbines, improved grenades. Shall I give him those 2 for that and see if he'll go for it? Might do, you know. Unfortunately, no, it's not acceptable. So let's try all 3 techs then, because I really would like that dry docks, no doubt about it. See if I can get that. No, it's not acceptable. That's such a shame, because I'm quite a long way off getting that. What was it? 9 turns. That would have been good. I don't want to pay him for it. I'm going to attack him anyway soon, so... Would have just been nice to get them off him while we're still at peace, wouldn't it, really? I could offer military access as well. See if that does. Should we try that? It's worth one last shot, isn't it? Eh? United Provinces. Open negotiations. Technology. Give him 3 for the naval administration. And offer him, what, military access for 10 turns. No, not demand it. What am I going to do? Military access. Offer military access for 10 turns. Right, okay. I'm not going to demand any. I'll offer him. Let's see what happens now. I see no benefit. No, they don't see any benefit. They're not going to go for it, so that's a shame. It would have been so nice to have had that. I'm just wondering if someone else has got it. One of their allies, you know, that might go to war with me next turn if I'm not careful. No, never mind. I can't see me getting that from anybody. So, right, okay. I'm going to go in with everybody but the Zebek. You know, the Zebek is the fastest, longest range ship that I've got, so it can move back out of the way. I'm going to attack him with those. Right, remember that all your men will stay on the last ship remaining, so I haven't got any enemies, so it could mean that I'm at war with Austria, but they're a long way away. They're fairly landlocked as well, Austria, so maybe even completely landlocked, I don't know. Joined by Austria and Hanover. That's a shame. I was hoping maybe just one of them, but no, I've got both of them against me. Right, okay, if I can land these, the army, say, somewhere near. All I want to do is get close enough to be able to dislodge his men from there. So let's see if how far I can move my agents as well. The Thuggy is probably the most important one, because I can kill his general with him. No, he can't move any further. So how about those? Right, okay, so I've got that. Right, so they're all off the ship now, that's the main thing. The Thuggy can't move, which is a shame. It would have been nice to have had him in there. Never mind. Actually, I wonder... 16%. It's not good, is it? Crikey. Oh dear. I wanted to get rid of him and I wanted to establish my own religion in there, but I don't think it's going to let me get away with that, is it? Okay, let's join them all up. I might be able to use this ship in just mopping anybody up. We did a sea battle in the last video, so I'm not really sure if it's a good idea to do it again, really. But if I take certainly all of those, and then perhaps those, and if I just leave the gun... In fact, I could probably go in there and get back again as well, you know, to protect the guns. There's nothing in there anyway, so I might as well take the whole lot in, hadn't I, really? Okay, let's take those in. Assume we've got the movement. Hope we've got the movement to get there and back, but nothing can attack those guns without my men going back and defending them anyway, so should be okay there. Right, let's get in here then. Okay, the idea is to defeat these. As soon as I've done that, it will pop his ships out here, and then I can fight his ships. This is going to be a very dull battle, so I'm going to do this one off camera, and then I'll just show you the massacre results at the end. Thought I'd show you this part, folks. Just a lesson learnt. Bad lesson learnt. See my two cavalry routing there? Okay, we're chasing those off. Very nice. Look what's happened to these. They charged across. I can't find it now. Oh, blast. Where's it gone? You see this? That is one single chevaux de frise. My horse didn't get hit by any musketry. Nothing. One chevaux de frise has killed all but 3 of those camels and all but 28 of those camels. Right, lost what, I don't know, what, there must be 200 camels all piled up there on top of each other along with their riders. Too many even to be able to count or distinguish them. What a mess. Hidden chevaux de frise, or they were hidden enough for me not to be able to notice that they were there. That was really silly of me, so I just thought I'd show you that so other people could learn from my lessons. Well, here you can see the results. Look at that, 117 lost, only 3 remaining, so they won't reappear, I'm sure, having killed nobody. All they were doing, they were asked to chase off the routing musketeers after they'd been beaten, totally shaken, and 92 lost there as well. Isn't it ridiculous? The Hindu musketeers lost 19. They were shot at, obviously, by his men. The cannons did really well, didn't they? Got a lot of canister shot in there, so that was brilliant. But anyway, absolute disaster on my part, that one. I'm not even sure they're going to reappear, are they? 28? No. The 3 has gone. Good job, I brought a lot of troops over, wasn't it? Well, here's another sea battle. We only had one on the last video. I think it's going to be a fairly easy one. If anything interesting happens, I'll bring you in to show you. Well, I can't spend too much time on this, but you know, because I want to show the overall campaign, but I think you can see the way it's going now. Some of these we have to keep on board because they're too far away. Some of them we can start to put now onto chain shot to reduce his sails. You can see how we're mixing it up with him now. The Zebek is completely out of the way. We could get a bit snarled up here if we're not careful, but I think we've got the better of him there, really, haven't we? So I think I'll just put 2 ships on him, might as well. And in fact, I think I can probably go down to chain now. Let's get them down to chain. Yes. This one here, I think probably chain as well on there, and certainly this one. Shortly, we should be coming into an attack with that ship, shouldn't we? So, okay. Right, cool, blimey, do you know, I thought for a moment that was the Zebek. That would have been ridiculous, wouldn't it? Left side, right side has, what, 9 did it say? 1. Not good. Let's get him round then as well. and start to move these around a little bit as well, hey? Okay, chain on that one, isn't it? Either these are going to have to go back to ball because he's such a long way away from me now. He's ball anyway, isn't he? So, okay. Right. Okay, I think you get the picture again. What's going to happen? Again, as you can see, we are ganging up, but it looks like we're too far away, doesn't it? So let's give him a bit of ball on there as well again. He's going to have a bit of ball on here as well. I thought he'd be closer than that by now, but obviously not. Okay, has he got any right side left? He's got some left. I think I'm going to have to fire a bit of ball to the right first. Then when he comes round, we'll change to chain shot again. There we go. He'll give a bit of ball that way. Great. Now I'll change to chain shot. So when he gets around here, he should be firing there at you know, with his chain shot. So, okay. Oh dear. We've got a ship that's in trouble. I'm going to have to sort that one out. I think he should be okay though, is he? Oh dear. He's not happy. Routing. Losing. I don't know what's wrong with him. He shouldn't be in such a bad state, I wouldn't have thought from there. But you never know. Okay. Let's bring them round. Right, okay, and him. Come on, we need to be thinking a little bit better than this, chaps. Let's take some sails out. We've nearly got that sail away, haven't we, really? And we're certainly badly outgunning him there, aren't we? Or good, from our point of view, of course. Yep, okay. I think we should be in a position, surely, to hit him with chain with that. I would have thought, wouldn't you? Okay, surely we can get him now with some pretty decent chain shot, I would have thought. Come on. And you. Please don't tell me there's a Beck. No, you're not. He's going for my Admiral, isn't he? I can see. Yes. Okay. Now let's see my chap who's not very happy. Over here somewhere, isn't he? Okay, can he reach at that? I don't think he can, you know. I think he can. Actually, he's just fired, I think. Come on, you should be ganging up on him there. Oh, I see, that's his. Right, crikey, I thought that was mine, still surrendering. Anyway, look, you can see how we're completely surrounding him. We've got the better of these as well. It caught them in a bit of a barrel there, really, as you can see. Okay, we're taking a bit of a battering too, but hey, I mean, the whole idea is about capturing ships, isn't it, really? So, let's get some. Right, okay, I think that's going to have to be enough now because I'm coming up to 27 minutes and I want to get into the, you know, back onto the main map. I want to finish the Ceylon campaign and on this video. Well, I've no idea who sunk one of his ships there. I'm really not very happy about that at all. I'm going to take some of these as well. Quite handy to have, aren't they? So I'll add these to the fleet. 5th rates. And whoever, yeah, we'll take the 1180. Whoever sunk that fifth rate, because I'm sure you had 5, I think they'll be cashiered, because the whole idea was to take those. Okay, let's put those back with the artillerymen, the guns. For obvious reasons, I want this here to be repaired. I don't want to be the one that's repairing it, and if I stay in there this turn and then attack next, then it'll still be damaged, won't it? And that's not good news for me. So let's get these chaps back in here. Come on, you're not moving quickly enough. What's wrong with you? I don't know how that managed to slow down. I slow and speed it up because I want to see at the turn end what's going on. 1134. That's good, isn't it? So the selling of the 1/5 rate was enough to pay for the repair of all the other ships. So I'm pleased about that. I don't think I need to be replenishing these, to be quite honest with you. I really don't. Not if he hasn't got any troops in there at all. And all I can see in there is perhaps garrison troops. Just 3 units. So I don't think I'm going to have to worry too much about that, am I, really? So, okay. What else did I want to do? Yeah, I'm going to upgrade any more of those spices that I can see. I'll do that off camera, you know, just to save a little bit of time. And I think that's it. And then I'll buy a load more ships. Just buy a load of 5th rates all the way along the coastline because I'm going to use them to defend India, you know, in the over and to the east as well. So, okay, I'll get on with that and then I'll bring you back in on, well, perhaps on the turn end, yeah? Or after the turn end, maybe. Okay, and here begins the turn end. I managed to do, I think it was, I can't remember exactly now, slowed that down, didn't I? Let's speed that up again. Did that on purpose because I wanted to see, slow it down again now. Just want to see if any ships come through the Straits of Madagascar or whatever, you know. But anyway, yeah, it was about 3 spice areas that needed to be upgraded, and a couple of mines, gem mines or whatever. Pretty good, but had to do those. And then after that it was simply, 2 4th rates and a brig. I could afford a brig as well, and obviously you can see I've only got 203 left there, so not very much money to spend at all. So that was about it really. I just thought I'd tell you about that while this was happening, but look, nothing at all can be seen, and I'll tell you why. It's simply because, or largely because, the United Provinces are now at war with me, which means I'm no longer trading with them, which means that trade route that went all the way up and through Europe and up to Britain that way is no longer available. I mean, I don't think I was trading with Britain, but I was going to the United Provinces. It was going past the English Channel, through the English Channel, wasn't it? But of course I can't see any of that now. So it's a bit of a boring turn end. All you've done is heard me talk there, I'm afraid. That's the brig that I asked for, you remember, and I got 4th rates. They take 2 turns. These aren't the ones I've just done, of course. They're the ones from a few turns ago. But right, okay, so I should now be able to move all these replenished ships and more. Oops, these. This is where I got the brig as well, by the way. I'm not going to send the Zebek over. I'm going to keep the Zebek over here. And obviously the 4th rates, like I said before, they're not going to be ready. Was I recruiting any more ships as well, by the way? As a matter of interest. Just see if there are any more along here. No, well, if I was, they're not ready yet anyway. So, okay. They're going over to... what's it called? I think it's called the Indies, isn't it? East Indies, that's right, yeah. Java. Okay. So, I'm going to go over to here and do the same... Hey, hang about a minute. It's here, isn't it? There. Right, okay. Oh, it's crikey, they've gone all the way around, wouldn't they? So, now I want to occupy... You remember, I've already occupied this one. I want to occupy this one as well, so that all the approaches into India can be seen. With a fleet the size of that, we shouldn't have to worry about anything, should we really? And of course we just defeated the United Provinces fleet, and we've completely destroyed his army as well, so it's now just a case really of attacking and taking here. Be nice to destroy him, wouldn't it really, I suppose? Okay. Surrender refused. Oh, right, okay. It's going to be a bit dull, isn't it? It's going to be me shooting at him from a distance in order to get rid of him. So I'm half tempted really just to do an auto resolve on that one, but no, I think it's going to have to be a battle. He's got improved settlement fortifications, so it's going to be a nightmare, isn't it? Oh dear. Do I risk just doing an auto resolve on that? That's going to be pretty dull, isn't it? I think so, don't you? Risk? Victory. 550. No way I'd have lost that many, but anyway, okay, it's mine. Right, let's repair all of these. Like I said, he's already repaired that for me. Thank you very much, very kind of you. And with this one here, this Thuggy, I'm going to see if I can kill this guy. At 16%, it's not looking good, is it really? Agent detected. Oh well, at least he's not dead yet, that's the main thing. And this chap in here, we'll see what he can do, but I bet you he's doing nothing yet. Look at that. Nothing. Everything's going down except for this guy. He's good, isn't he? Look at this. Wow, I can't see any more. Region captured. Right, okay, I think that's going to have to be it, folks. It's just over 33 minutes, like I say. We've taken Ceylon, and it's worth how much to us? 805 per turn. Nothing like what it was worth to us to trade before, but I just couldn't leave a navy like this that was continually building. Actually, it's not. He didn't repair it. Oh, that's really disappointing. Huh. Oh, right. Okay. I thought he'd have repaired that. I wonder if he's getting a bit poor then or something. Anyway, Ceylon is now mine. And we're over to take the East Indies over here as well, and I don't think I've got time to do any more really. I wish I had. I really wish I had. What do I have left to do that I intended to do? I don't know really. I think I just wanted to build more ships. I didn't want any more buildings because I want to start getting universities soon, because I'm pretty sure I can have them very soon. There, one more turn and I can get the universities. I'll tell you what I will do. I don't need more ships, do I really? Don't think I do anyway at the moment. What I will do is spend some of this money on developing these buildings that make people happier in places where I'm going to get universities. That makes it where I'm going to upgrade my universities, I should say. Because you know what's going to happen. There's going to be a lot of unrest, isn't there? So let me just see. I think that's one place I've already done. Oh no, it isn't actually. So maybe I can get one in here as well. Can I? Well, even if I could, I don't think I can afford it. I don't think I can anyway for that one. What about this one then? That's one I've already done. What about this one? That's the other one I've already done. What about this one? Here. Yeah. Great Cherba. I'm going to show you these. +3 happiness. +3 happiness. That's lower class nobility. And then +3 to town wealth. At the moment I'm just getting +2s, I think. Yep, you can see that. If I go for this one here, you can see I get an improvement in taxation as well. And an improvement in technology research rate. But I only get +2 happiness. I don't get the +3 that I get from the others. I'm not too sure exactly how happy this place. It's on a +4, isn't it? But he's got troops in there, so I'm going to go for this one. I know the other one increases research rate and everything, but I still think it's wise to go for the one that makes the population happiest, because it's Mysore, and that's a nation, an ex-nation capital anyway, for the Mysoreans, of course. I wonder if I've got time. Have I got time to just... Yeah, come on. Let's do a turn end, and then we can get the ships in the new place. I wonder if I can just afford a couple of new ships. Right, okay, I might be able to. Naval recruitment. 5th rate. And 5th rate. It's great that I can get these kind of ships now. 5th rate. I'll just get those 3 and then save the money for the next turn. So let's do a turn end then on there. Do my buildings next turn. It takes so long to upload videos when they get long, you know, 40 odd. But I'll have to make this the last turn. What I do on this one, the last turn. Now I missed that, but that looked like those, excuse me, United Provinces ships going over slightly to the left. Right, well my 4th rates are going to be ready next turn, so I might just go and hunt for those. I'm not sure what sort of ships they were, but anyway, that's definitely going to be for another video. I haven't got time for that now, but the idea is going to be to destroy excuse me, those United Provinces ships that were in the Straits of Madagascar. Okay, agent recruited. Which one's this? And it's bound to be somebody in a place where I don't need him to be. In fact, I can't even see where he is. Where is he? He must be there. Oh, he's a scholar. Now, there's a university down here, isn't there? Yeah. Oh no. Where is it? I'm sure there was one. Where is it? Where's that university? I know there was one down here. Is it that? There's one. I think that's the only one, isn't it? I thought there was one around here as well. What's this? Weaver's Cottage. Where is he anyway? He's in Mysore. So let's see if I can find a university nearby then. Do you know, why does it do it? Always give you the scholar where there are no universities. Okay, let's go and have a look, find out where they are, or colleges, or whatever you want to call them. Right, is that anywhere near Mysore? It's right next to it. How did I miss that one? Don't answer that, folks. There it is. Oh no, I just read it as cottage or something. I don't know, make excuses for myself now. Right, okay. Recruitment report. Right, there are those 2 4th rates I was telling you about. Agent recruited. Is he the one I've looked at? No, he can't be, because he's a thuggy, isn't he? Thuggy. Love that word, thuggy. Great, isn't it? Right, okay, well, let's move him on then. To... I don't know where. I suppose down to here. Surprised I haven't had anybody there already, actually. Is he the one that's just moved? Yeah, he is. Okay, there's nothing in there, so it's no threat, is there, at the moment, from Persia? Nothing at all. Right, my fleet arrives. Excellent. Right, let's find out what's going on here then. See who's got what. Nothing there. British fleet there. Right, okay. I need, for my zone of control, you can see which area I'm highlighting. Not just which one I'm actually openly controlling, but you can see which area I can see. So I've already decided I want to take this and this. I could take that, and that would cover all the areas I need. But this and this will also cover the areas I need. And these are the ones I want to take because they're right next to each other. So I think that's probably the best way to do it. But I suppose I could take that and that, couldn't I? No, they're a bit further away from each other. I'll just go this way. Anyway, let's find out what everybody else is doing. And then I'll sort that out. That's sea battle. Intellectual advance, utilitarianism. Thank you very much. I don't think... Oops. I don't think... I think what I want is canister shot, not utilitarianism. That would all be very nice, but I'd prefer... where is it? Here. Carcass shot. Not canister shot, carcass shot I should say. That canister shot's been really good actually. Okay, now I am going to build ships. I'm going to attack those British ships. I'm going to occupy those hubs. And what else am I going to do? I'm going to build some cultural buildings. Yeah, can I build the universities yet? I can. Right, first choice, build up the universities. That's the thing. Okay, and then the list that I've just run through now as well, of course. There's my construction report. Thank you very much. Intellectual advance, utilitarianism. Yep, we know about that one. Trait gained. Thank you. Natural causes. Oh, great. Leader dies. Agent and agent. Okay, well, by the time you watch the next video, I will have defeated this. Is it just one ship? I'm not even sure actually. I will have defeated that one ship. Yeah, that's 6 rate. I'll have occupied this hub and this hub. Unless there's somebody on that, which I find hard to believe. This is where the Spanish are coming through as well, you see. I don't know where the Spanish are. They must be up here somewhere. I presume they're that one. I can't see any line going off to this one, but maybe there is. I'm not too sure. Actually, it does look like it's curves, doesn't it? I think it probably goes to there. I think Spain is probably there, I would guess. Yeah, okay, which is fine. They're tucked out of the way. Quite happy with that. That's too far out of the way for me. I might not be able to cover the bases properly, so I'm going to take this one here. So, right, okay. And like I said, I'll upgrade cultural buildings, like I said before. I think as far as Ceylon is concerned, it's perfectly happy. It looked happy to me. Here. Yeah. And the income is 1213. That's pretty good, isn't it? I'm going to see if I can kill him again while I'm here, though. 31% now. It's a lot less than that before, wasn't it? I'm sure. Agent detected. Oh well. Keep trying. Keep trying. You never know your luck. You never know. You might gain experience by trying anyway. So, oh no, there's a possibility, isn't there? Right. Okay. That's it. Next video on the hubs. Cultural buildings built and more ships built as well. I've got some ships over here which I'll bring over now, these two, but what I'm actually going to do is join them to the 5th rates that will be coming out of these places here already next turn, and then I'll send them over to here and we'll attack those United Provinces ships that are left. Then what I'll do is I'll swap those damaged ships that have already been damaged that are in the Straits of Madagascar with the new ones I'm sending over, bring those back, repair them, and then send them off to the east over here, you know, over to the East Indies, yeah, and cover the bases that way. I think that's probably the way to do it, isn't it? Anyway, okay, thanks for watching. And I hope this goes up sometime tomorrow. It's Thursday now and it's approaching 10:30. Thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe.